Okay, Famalam, is a £28 guitar from TikTok any good? So a few things to mention. One, I was playing rugby and I got kicked in the face. We won, so it was worth it. And the other thing to mention before we crack on with this review is that my wife has expressed an interest in learning Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. So that's a lesson series coming soon. I ordered a guitar off TikTok. Whoosh. £28-ish, under 30, that's for sure. It took about 2 weeks to come. And it's been lying in this room for ages. And it's called a Denny. It's not a brand I'm particularly aware of. We're going to see if it is possible for a guitar that's so cheap and on paper probably terrible to be acceptable to play. I've seen a lot of reviews describing this as the perfect festival guitar, which presumably means the perfect guitar to take with you to Reading or Leeds or Glastonbury and then to dump in a big pile at the end, which I don't think is really the done thing. We're going to open it up here though and see what's in the box. I will tell you now though, it already feels like it's extremely small. I'm doubting this is going to be a full-size guitar. It's always exciting, even if it's a £28 guitar. I always get a bit, oh, hit the desk. I always get a bit excited for a new instrument. So here we go. Come on, Denny. Right, here we go. Let's unsheath it. Is that a thing? Hello. That is, I mean, it looks like a guitar to me. What do you reckon? Let's begin, shall we? It looks like it's a 3/4 size guitar. It's got a helpful label that says, do not place in direct sunlight, which I think there is actually some direct sunlight in this room. No! Anyway, it has the capacity to have a guitar strap, so that's good. And on the bottom as well. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, for 30 quid, looks all right. The sticker's coming off though here. The old Denny sticker, let's push that back down. There's also a sort of fake pickguard type area, which is slightly raised. And you can change the strings at the bottom, and it says, music is everywhere down there. So there we have it. Right, I'm going to change positions now, and we're going to check it out. Oh, sorry, there was more in the box. Comes with a guitar case, which is the crystals element of it. It comes with some spare strings, a tuner, okay, that's a pretty good deal, a strap and a single guitar pick. Nice. Oh, it comes with a capo as well. Now that is starting to get interesting. For 30 quid, that's quite a lot of stuff. Do you know what? It sounds a lot better than I thought it was going to sound, to be totally honest with you. It's an absolutely acceptable sounding guitar. A few things to mention. Like the other cheap guitars that we've reviewed on the channel before, the frets are part of a plastic mould, so there's no specific frets that are inlaid. Instead, the mould of the plastic just kind of rolls over them. Now, what that means is that it goes out of tune relatively quickly. Also, bending is kind of out of the question. So it's very much not possible to do more advanced techniques. I mean, you can, but it's really hard work. Stabilizing a little bit, obviously, you know, it's just come out of the box. You've got to give it a fair chance. The tuning is starting to come in a bit better. Also, the action of the frets, you probably can't see it that well from there, but the action is extremely high. I'm very much doubting it has a truss rod in. Ones we've done previously have actually had truss rod adjustments, but this doesn't. So the neck that you get and the shape of it is what you're stuck with. But like I say, we're talking about a sub £30 guitar that comes with a bag, a capo, a pick, which is handy if you don't have any of that stuff. I mean, this could be possibly the best deal in terms of not wanting to spend any money on somebody. You know, you can almost get this as like a secret Santa. It's in that kind of territory, you know, 28 quid. As long as you can wait for the postage. And it doesn't sound horrible, it sounds okay. Let's put a capo on it just for the sake of argument. Let's get the one out of the box that it came with. Oh, God, that's a dodgy capo. Here we go, everybody. Hold tight. I'm not even sure that this capo is actually legit, to be honest with you. It's extremely bent in a very dodgy way. So the guitar's basically in tune. So the capo is rubbish. Luckily, I've got one over here. Hold the line, callers. Is this the ultimate festival guitar if you buy your own capo? Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll be honest with you, there's still a slight few issues, like because the neck is sort of curved on the frets inwards, like that sort of angle, it means that the capo can't quite handle pressing down the strings properly. But having said that, again, we're talking about 28 quid here. There is a situation where you would buy this guitar. It's either for somebody you don't like, or it's a secret Santa, and someone said, I always fancy having a go at the guitar and just to see if they like the idea of it. Or it could be the ultimate festival guitar as long as you're happy to leave it behind. I mean, you're not going to be that sad about 28 quid. You have to bring your own capo if you're going to play Oasis, or just play it here. And actually, I think it's better than one of the Third Avenue guitars that we've reviewed on the channel before. So that, I believe, unless you can tell me otherwise, is the cheapest guitar that money can buy. And it's all right, I would say. Again, we've got those specific situations where it's worth having. And it actually looks pretty good, don't you think? For a little weenie acoustic. I'll just compare it to my sort of like folky acoustic for size. Smaller, you can see. If you've got any other budget guitars you'd like me to check out, let me know in the comments below. One thing to mention is it does have a bit of, you can't really see it so well, but it leaks a bit of black paint on your fingers, so don't do any knitting afterwards. There it is. Let me know what you think.